Do you go to the gym with the mentality that you want to kill it in cardio, just to realize when you get on the treadmill or when you do the jump rope or when you get on a bike that you just don't have the energy to exert a decent amount of energy on the treadmill? Well, this video is going to show you how to build that so that you can go ahead and tackle these cardio workouts and excel at them. Stay tuned. Okay, cardio, we know that it is super important for you to do cardio. Cardio is a big helper to losing weight. So you want to increase your ability to do cardiovascular activities. I'm going to give you 3 tips that will increase your cardiovascular system massively within 3 days. So the way cardio even works, the way you can have more cardio or open up your cardiovascular system is the speed in which the blood can pump through your body and back to your heart, as well as the oxygen that's released through the enzymes inside of your muscle tissue and veins. If you could get these things to move faster, get to your heart faster, which means your heart is beating at a faster rate. If your heart is beating at a faster rate to complete all these tasks, to move as fast as possible when contracting your body, then that means you have to burn more calories. But being uncomfortable from doing this activity is going to force you to stop doing the activity. You don't want to stop running. If you have a goal to run for 30 minutes, you want to run for 30 minutes. So let's get started. You want to combine cardio and strength training, because remember, contraction is key. If you give the element of the actual cardio, which will tackle your endurance and how far you can go with the cardio element, you also want to put in strength training. And by splicing the two, I mean literally splice the two as a workout. For example, you can do pull-ups, and then after the pull-ups, immediately go into a jump rope session. Go do some pull-ups again, and then immediately go into another jump rope session. Going back to back. Your rest from the pull-ups is not simply resting and doing nothing, it is resting and also doing jump rope. This element where you're mixing resistance and cardio is allowing your body to say, okay, he needs me to pump more blood into his muscles and faster, into his arms, into his legs. He needs this blood flow to increase. When the blood flow increases, the heart rate goes up, the more calories you'll burn. And of course, if you need a jump rope to do that, you can get it right here at fledgefitness.com, the Fledge Fitness jump rope, one of the best jump ropes on the market. But this could also be done with running. Find a treadmill, get close to that treadmill, do some pull-ups, and transition from the treadmill to the pull-up. If you do this for one of your workout days, you will start to send more contraction signals to your heart, and your heart rate will increase naturally and at a safer rate than if you were just trying to force it to happen simply by doing just a long run. You want to reduce your rest times, because the more stress you put on your muscle, the more your cardiovascular system will increase. Put that stress on your muscle. Rest when you absolutely feel that you need to, and then start the moment you have the inclination that you can start the workout again. Don't give yourself too much of a rest because it was so difficult to do. No, rest even less than 30 seconds. A small rest period before you do your pull-ups or your push-ups, whatever it is. Keep the rest periods low and you will contract your muscles that much more, thus increasing the oxygen enzymes in your muscles and the blood flow to keep that heart rate moving fast. If you utilize this for day 1, 2, and 3 when you're going to the gym, it will drastically increase your cardiovascular system. And the final one, of course, high intensity interval training. The thing is, you want to be at the highest intensity as possible. But the problem is you can't sustain that high intensity. You want to run on the treadmill at 10 speed. You want to be doing double unders on a jump rope. You want to be riding super fast on your bike. You want to do things at high intensity, but unfortunately, the body can only do so much. What high intensity interval training allows you to do is to tackle that high intensity, rest slightly without completely resting, and then continue to tackle that high intensity. This allows you to create the workaround to give you some sort of sustainability at doing a high intensity training. Now this works in a different way than just contracting the muscles. This moves the oxygen. So you want this part of it to be in your workout routine. You want to incorporate this type of training for all 3 of the days. This will drastically increase your endurance when tackling a cardio exercise. If you utilize all 3 of these tips, you will be much primed, much ready for you to do the cardio workout of your choosing. If it's jump rope, with the Fledge Fitness jump rope, of course. If it's running, if it's riding bike, whatever it is, you can go ahead and incorporate it with a much better intensity and a much longer distance, because you strategically build your cardiovascular system to work for you. I know this is not an intermittent fasting video, but this does connect to weight loss, which is the most important part. If you want to increase your ability to lose weight, you have to increase your cardiovascular system. And if you find it really hard for you to do that, these 3 tips will definitely help you get into that realm. Plus, remember, once you become fat adapted, you want to do these workouts, you want to hit cardio in a fasted state, which means more than 6 hours without eating before you tackle the gym. And I want to thank my patrons from my Patreon, and I'm going to put their names right up here. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday for another FAQ. Peace.